guest is a very talented writer and actress. She became an icon in the 70s playing Princess Leia in the Star Wars movies, and she's written her 5th book. Just came out. I read it in one sitting, wishful drinking, about her life and career. Please welcome Carrie Fisher. Thanks for coming to the big show.
Look, I'm very short. But then...
Remember Johnny Carson used to have that button he would press and like a little thing would come out for people's feet?
Why don't you have that?
I don't, well...
Because you don't have that many short people on the show.
No, look at you, Carrie, you got the swing. Who did your makeup, Billy, your daughter?
My daughter is embarrassed by the glitter that I wear on my eyes, but it's my job to embarrass my daughter. She's a teenager, right?
For those of you that don't know, but I think all of you do, Carrie's mom is Debbie Reynolds. So it's funny that you would say that your daughter is
my mother embarrassed me.
Of course, it's tradition.
Her mother embarrassed her, and I am carrying on the tradition, yes.
No, one of the greatest things you say, well, among many things, because you're just incredible with words and expressing something so deep, so tragic at times, but with such humor. You talk about your mom going through the closet like a car. Please explain to the audience, because, you know, Debbie Reynolds was, I mean, my mom was like the Debbie Reynolds of my neighborhood.
They're very similar.
Yes, yes.
She'd walk in looking like...
Your mom.
Somebody's mom, your mom, and then come out looking like Debbie Reynolds, which was
She said, it was like, as a kid, it was like watching her go through a car wash. You're right. It's tough to interview because I could talk to you forever. I think anybody could because of honesty. You know, this is an interesting town, especially in our business, where honesty is actually considered a talent.
Well, you know what they say? They say someone's so down to earth, you just act like a regular person. But if you have to make an effort to act like a regular person, doesn't that defeat it? I mean, don't we all act like...
And I mean, growing up with Eddie Fisher as your dad, Debbie Reynolds as your mom, yes, I hate to break the news. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program.
I've really embarrassed my daughter now.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Well, no, but actually, my daughter...
I mean, she must appreciate your talent.
Yeah, no, my daughter, when she was about 11, wanted to be a neurologist with a specialty in schizophrenia, like most of your children. And then she changed her mind and she wanted to be a comic, which I believe is a natural progression.
You got that right.
And now she wants to be a photographer, musician, writer. But no, yes, she likes a big part of it. Yeah. I do very well in texting.
Oh.
So we have a lot of our relationship online. Nice. Yeah.
And what do you do now when you're defining something that you're feeling? I mean,
in our family, we had a tradition which was, my mother would say, you know, we have to be together for Christmas because your grandmother, this could be your last year.
Oh, jeez.
And she had her last year for like 20 years.
So did you enjoy the holidays this year? What'd you guys do to have a laugh?
Well, I think maybe...
Because it could be your last year.
No, absolutely.
We'll be right back with Carrie. Maybe we'll even call your mom, right?
We will call her.
Still ahead, a call from Carrie's mom, Debbie Reynolds.
She's a great writer. She always was. She was, as a child, she was writing on the walls and papers and tablets.
Oh, you look fabulous. No, that's all they heard when they came back. Wow. Back with Carrie Fisher, just talking about life, talking about your folks, Debbie Reynolds and Eddie Fisher.
Saying how old our mothers were.
Yeah, we're talking about our moms.
Can't say it on...
No.
They'll be...
No, yeah, there's no evidence of how old they are. I get younger every year when she tells my age at parties. She brings us all down a few years.
If you do like cut off my head and count the rings kind of age. I've been getting a lot of, if you gain any weight in Hollywood, it's like
we were just talking about that. Yeah.
sin. Yeah. And so it's like, I said, if you're going to be in the public eye, if you're going to bother to be, take up as little space as possible because they've said now on.
They write stuff on the internet. They do it with me too. It really
I look like Jabba the Hutt now.
No, somebody wrote that. And I apologize for writing it. I just thought I was helping.
It did. I went on a big diet.
Oh, I thought I was going to go on this big diet over, when you have a couple weeks off for the holidays. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm going to really focus. I always think I need like time off to do it, which doesn't make any sense. And then when I'm off, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to eat whatever I want now, because then when I get busy, I'll really focus
You'll
on
forget
it.
to
I have
eat.
all the loopholes, but whatever. What are you going to do?
No, I cook, but then I don't. My mother's very upset about my cooking.
Oh yeah. Now Debbie,
She
Carrie's mom, Debbie Reynolds. She's like, go ahead, tell them.
My mother, it's like I violated a family code or ethic or credo, because my mother doesn't cook. So when I used to say to her, well, she'd say this. She'd say, Carrie's in the kitchen, cooking, like shaving her head. And what a weird thing to do in the kitchen, by the way. So when I would say to her, I'm going to go back up, my mother lives next door.
Yeah, her mom's her next door neighbor. Hey, I think that's pretty great. I would like that.
We
Yeah.
do very well together.
Yeah.
But I'd say to her, oh, I'm going to go back up to the house and make Billy dinner. And she'd grab my arm and she'd say, no, why are you doing this?
Don't teach her that.
Yeah, but now,
Call people
she
to cook
says
for you.
we have an Uncle Wally in the family that was a good cook. So now if she recognizes it as talent from her side of the family, she's cool with it.
And Debbie Reynolds is on the line. Your mom's on the phone. Yep. Hey,
Ma?
Debbie.
Well, I'm surprised you remembered where I was. I'm at the We Care Spa. I'm here trying to get rid of my tummy, or what you're talking about being, people judge you by weight. So I'm here getting rid of it.
Yeah, but Debbie, do you ever just say I don't care anymore?
But I think you always care how you look. It's just so hard to keep up with everybody else's wishes. The main thing is to be healthy.
Well,
Yeah.
then Oprah Winfrey just recently said, after everything I've accomplished, I can't believe that I still find
still talking
myself
about her
talking
weight.
about my weight.
Yeah.
I know, but as long as we don't care. I mean, it's important that we don't care. It's the main thing is that you're healthy and that you're happy and you try to make other people happy and you've lived a good life. Yeah. And that's all we can do. If we're a little plump, we're to have more to give, more to hold on to.
Are you? So you're hanging out at a spa. You kill me. She's still in
I
Hollywood.
was supposed to be there with her, but I'm here.
Yes, Carrie was coming, but then she was going to do your show.
Oh, that's pretty great. We always
It's a
have.
wonderful spa, and you just fast and you don't eat anything and you die.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it sounded real. And there's no TV or something, right, Mom?
What?
No, nothing. You just
I can't do
fast,
that.
And
No.
it's fine because they have juices here that are great.
They're
and the
not
people
like
are
TV,
wonderful.
though.
It's called We Care Spa. It's darling. It's
Yeah,
a really nice place.
If it's too quiet and I think too much, it's very dangerous.
What are you doing, reading, Mama? Talking to her like she's
I'm
the
reading your new
Oz.
book.
What book are you reading?
My book.
Carrie's book.
Yeah. Actually, it is such a great book. I mean, you must be so proud.
She wrote it about me, I think.
Well, I know everything's about you, isn't it? That's how it is with my mom.
Yeah.
I used to go on
You
dates
can't
and
tell
I'd come
Carrie
home.
any secrets. Don't tell her any secrets.
Don't tell me any secrets.
She already
It'll
did.
be in a book.
Yeah.
No, but you must be just so impressed and respectful of your daughter's talent as a writer. She's so prolific. It's almost frightening.
She's my mother.
No, she's a great writer. She always was. She was, as a child, she was writing on the walls and papers and tablets. She has always been there.
You know what, Debbie? When my mom's on the show, we always ask her questions from the viewers. So can I try one out on you? They call and they ask for advice.
Oh, sure. I have a good memory.
Okay.
I don't.
Jessica Hutchko from Stratford, Connecticut asks, how do I get my husband to help around the house without sounding like a nagging wife?
You know, like you do with Eddie, Deb.
Well, get a divorce.
I can't wait to hear my mother's answer. My mother would say, get a divorce, don't tell anyone, move town, and pretend like everything's starting over.
I don't know, my husband's always left, so they never helped around the house.
They took the house.
They took the house and everything else.
Well, it was really a thrill to thank you for taking some time to talk to us. That was so nice of you.
Thanks for having me. I love you, Carrie.
Oh, she said, I love you, Carrie.
I love you, Mama.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
It's so
Bye,
great.
darling.
Bye.
What a journey you guys have
You know what,
been on. Yeah, go ahead.
my mother calls to this day and says, hello, dear, this is your mother, Debbie. Well, it could be my mother, Vladimir, or something. You never know.
I know, but if you have a daughter or son or any relationship, if you're a daughter and you're dealing with your mom, Carrie's books, and Wishful Drinking is available now, but any of them where you talk about those kind of relationships, they're so insightful, they're so deeply honest, and they do scare you a little bit because the honesty is brutal, but it's so freeing and helpful, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate reading it. It really is something to open yourself up that
Well,
much.
thank you.
It's fearlessness
I
on your part.
might run for senator, though, also because
Oh, geez,
they
we're gonna have a
can't come
problem.
out with anything. They can't
come out and
find
do it.
out anything about me.
That's excellent.
I've told them all things.
You guys, go ahead.
No, I'm just going to run in California. You're running in Illinois.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be out there together. We'll make big changes. We'll get the weight loss changed in Hollywood. Yeah. Wishful Drinking is now available, and everyone in our audience is getting a copy. For your chance to win at home, you can go to our website, BonnieHunt.com. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Next, Bonnie and Carrie talk to Bonnie's mom.
My mother offered to buy me a facelift for Christmas.
You win. You win.
Just as callous, she's got all the answers. Just as callous, she's got something to say.
Okay. Well, we're here with Carrie Fisher, and my mom's on the line now. Went from Debbie Reynolds to my mom, which in my neighborhood, it really is the same thing. As I said, my mother was a Debbie Reynolds of our neighborhood. Hey, Mom.
Hi, honey, Carrie.
Hi.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too,
is, Carrie.
potentially. Oh, hi. Oh, that's so much easier than talking to the lights when my mother was here.
Talking to the lights.
Carrie, please, I want you to thank your mom for all the memories of her movies with Donald O'Connor and Gene Kelly. In fact, Bonnie, you have to one day show my dancing with Donald O'Connor when you did the Bonnie Hunt show.
Oh, my
Remember years ago?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Mom, did you hear Debbie Reynolds' answer to what do you do to get your husband to clean around the house so you don't sound like a nagging wife? What would you do? How would you get a husband to clean around the house?
What would I do? I'd get him one of those Swifters or whatever they call those things.
Swiffer?
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, Swiffer. Yeah, Swiffer, Mom.
Yeah, I give him that for a Father's Day gift. And then he feels so guilty that he would help me around the house.
Yeah, guilt-inducing. Right, Mom? Wouldn't you say that was one of your handiest things as a parent?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was so wonderful to hear your mom.
Oh.
How is your mom doing?
My mom is fantastic. She lives next door. She's at a humiliating and dull spa that I was supposed to go with her to, losing weight. She looks unbelievable.
That sounds fun. That sounds fun.
No, she's going to look even more unbelievable.
Now, Mom, Carrie's mom would go to a spa, but you've never been to a spa in your life. Is that correct?
Well, I maybe didn't tell you about the time that I just remember. I guess your memory isn't that good. You remember when I went to Pritikin's?
Oh.
Mom, Pritikin Diet Center? That's not a spa.
Oh, well.
You went there to lower your cholesterol. It was a medical trip.
Here, the whole time I was there, I thought I was at a spa. Well, you should have pulled a fast one on me.
It is a kind of a spa.
We forced my mom to go because we were worried about her cholesterol. Christmas Eve, my mom made me go to Walmart on Christmas Eve. And I go, Ma, I don't want to go. She goes, you have to go, but do not go without lipstick. You know what I mean?
That's
And
good
I said,
advice.
Mom, I'm not wearing lipstick. And I get more angry because I would never put any makeup on because she always wanted me to look better than I did.
My
Isn't that
mother
true?
offered to buy me a facelift for Christmas.
You win. You win. Mom, maybe I'll have you on tomorrow. We'll talk about the shows that I know that you watch, like Bromance with Brody Jenner in the city with those young girls. You want to talk about those, right? We do that tomorrow, maybe? Yeah, we'll do it
Oh,
tomorrow.
we can do that another time.
Okay, because Mom, Carrie.
Come home to your family.
Okay.
Carrie.
I will.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Bye, Mom. I love you. Okay. Happy New Year. So cute. Okay, you guys, you know how we love to do something to raise money for our research, medical research at the Lurie Cancer Center in Chicago, where I was a nurse. I used to be an oncology
Really?
nurse there, yes. So I'm lucky enough to, you know,
I'm
be a
really
big shot now.
impressed. Could
You
you
are?
give me an IV hookup?
Of course. You don't know how many times I've been asked that in this town.
Oh, that is my dream.
Yeah. All right.
All right, I'm getting this. Yeah.
You were so great to bring stuff. Oh, look at that nice bag you put it in. You're so fancy.
I got a Princess Leia wig with someone else's face on it.
Who is that?
She's someone thinner than I am. And I have shock treatment hair conditioner for the wig. And I have my first book, Postcards from the Edge.
Oh, great
The Princess Leia bust, which is different than my bust. Okay, there.
Oh, look at that. These
Isn't
are
that lovely?
And you'll sign them for us, and we can put them on the website.
So sad.
Great.
It's only 30 years ago.
30 years ago, but come on, it's part of our culture.
We've still got to. I got to get back in that metal bikini. That's what I got to do. That's what I'm working toward. So the bloggers will be happy.
Oh,
Ish.
the heck with that. Enjoy your life, Carrie. You deserve it. You give
I
a lot
do.
to us. We'll be right back, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, our next guest, I'm so excited, is a true Hollywood icon who started her career in the golden age of film, and more than 6 decades later, she's still bringing down the house. Please welcome the one and only Debbie Reynolds. And they're wondering what we're doing for. Aww. You look fabulous. Thank you. Yeah, the last time we spoke, you were at a spa because we called you from the show because your daughter Carrie was
was.
here. You're incredibly talented, prolific
Well,
daughter.
thank you.
Carrie.
You said, you know, in my day, which I thought. She said, in my day, you had to be a singer, dancer, and do a lot of different things. But you certainly do that. You know, you've always done that. That's what you do.
Aw.
Comedy. That's why you love her, right? And me.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, when I was, I first met you at the Thalians Ball, and Debbie is involved with this organization that raises a lot of money.
For charity, for mental health, because I figure if I work for mental health, I'll always have a room.
I know, when Carrie was here, I was telling her how my mother always says to me, you can't leave the house without lipstick. At least, please, put on lipstick. She stops me as if I'm going out into traffic with, you know, without any glasses on.
Well, we have, now I didn't get to meet your mother because she was on screen somewhere.
Right, right.
She's very cute.
Yeah,
But she looks strong.
yeah, she's tough.
I mean, definite. You
In a
know?
good way,
I
yeah.
had a very definite mother also. But I wasn't allowed to wear makeup because I was raised in a very strict religious family, Nazarene. So you couldn't wear makeup. So you could sneak out.
Well, now she says don't go out without lipstick, but Carrie
Oh.
was saying that you say don't go out, let me get you a facelift. That's what Debbie's daughter tells me.
But she doesn't need it. She doesn't need
No,
it.
she
Everybody gets nervous as they get a little older. I said, first of all, nobody's older other than me.
Debbie, really, when you were growing up, now, what was that? How did you go from your strict religious family?
I know. Well, it's
You won a beauty contest or something, right? And then you just.
Well, I was raised here in Burbank. Well, I was born in Texas, and then of course you want to leave. Not that not that I'm against Texas.
No,
it's
no,
just, we were really poor. So my daddy moved us to Burbank, California, which is where I was raised, and I entered this local beauty contest in Burbank in 1948, and I won the contest, and that changed my whole life. So I went from high school right into films, and I made one movie where I sang abba dabba 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 dabba
Yes,
to the
monkey,
chimpy
to the chimp. Yeah.
just hit after hit, and smash after smash. I had another one called "I Wanna Be Loved by You." Boop boop be doo.
Yeah.
Oh, big
I
hit.
love that song. Now, come on, that was a great song.
Then I did Singing in the Rain. So how lucky can you get?
Yeah. You were how old in Singing in the Rain? Like
17.
Oh my gosh. Debbie, you were so
17.
great in that movie. What was that like for you to go in and work with Donald O'Connor and Gene Kelly? You're only 17 years
Yeah,
old,
17.
and you have to act, sing, dance, and you guys would do a lot of that all in one take, right? You didn't stop and start and stop. You did many takes of
Well,
it.
you did one
beginning
take,
to
and
end.
then after you fainted, then they'd have to do a pickup. No, Gene Kelly, he was a taskmaster, so you would shoot the about 40 times. 40 times. You know, we did a number called Good Morning, Good Morning. We've danced the whole night through. Good morning. She
Good
knows
morning.
the whole
I
thing.
know it, of course, by heart. I love that movie.
And so then we shot that like 40 times, and my feet were bleeding.
That was huge. You guys went over the couch and danced all around the room.
Yeah,
And
it was really a tough number. But everything in those days, you had to, like, if you're going to do the number, you had to do it the most you could do, the best you could do, and as many times. And Gene Kelly was the boss, so you just did it. You know, it's like today. I think to survive today in show business, like yourself here, you know, now you're in television, you were on the stage, you know, variety, comedy. That's what I've always done is comedy, because you have to be funny at a certain point in your life.
no, but it is. But you've always had impeccable timing and delivery, but you also had that pathos too. I remember in that movie was it My Six Loves with Cliff Robertson?
Well, that was one of the 50 I've made, but. I mean, it was one, you know. It was good. Cliff Robertson.
I know, but I really loved that movie.
Did you?
I
Because
loved
there are
all
lots
your
of
movies.
kids.
Yeah, a lot of kids, and
My
you
Six
were
Loves.
adorable, and you had great clothes, and you had that house where you went to relax and read your scripts, and I thought, oh, she's so glamorous, and the handsome guy in town loves her, and he's close to God. You know, you had it all worked out. Wasn't he a preacher or something?
It was a preacher.
Oh, okay.
It was Cliff Robertson, David Jansen, who was the fugitive on television. And so
yeah, that's right, David Jansen.
Well, those were the days when you could pick your director. So Gower Champion was the director, and then I had Cliff Robertson and David Jansen. Well, in those days, you know, you could do a lot of different things than today. It's a different sort of era. Well, I mean, I now play mothers and grandmothers. You know, I'm now on Disney movies, you know, called Halloween Towns. I'm playing the Good Witch.
Yeah, but Debbie, did you? I know we're going to come back and talk more, but I mean, this
Commercial?
Yeah, we got to go to commercial. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll be right back because I haven't made
Still ahead, Debbie gives Bonnie marriage advice.
You know, when the man wants to leave, he leaves. You'll find out.
I did. I found out. We're back with the legendary Debbie Reynolds. Now you're doing a show in Vegas again.
South Point, it's a new hotel there. April 10th, 12th is South Point, Las Vegas. And then El Portal is the 29th of April for 2 weeks.
It's got it all down. That's
You
right.
have to come because I'm full.
South Point Hotel in Las Vegas, April 10th through the 12th. There it is. El Portal Theater in North Hollywood, April 29th to May 10th.
And NoHo they call it. NoHo, North Hollywood.
North Hollywood. NoHo.
NoHo,
Yeah.
it means I'm not a hoe. I didn't know that.
You based a career on
I
that.
don't
though,
know.
didn't you?
They made that name up. It's so silly. North Hollywood, so, but then they call it NoHo.
Speaking of no-ho, you're married to Eddie Fisher. He takes off with Liz Taylor. How did this, Debbie? How
He's
did
never been a hoe.
No, I said no-ho. Debbie, come on now. Look at you guys.
I never checked his no.
Look at how cute you are. Cute as a button there in this picture with you and Eddie. Okay.
That was my wedding day.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Debbie, now we
married him,
laugh. Yes, we laugh about it now, but during that time,
Yeah.
how do you get through that heartache? I mean, it's bad enough to have a heartache when you go through it just personally, but when it's so public and
It reminds me of like what happened recently with Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, only it was a generation ago.
yeah, but you, Angelina Jolie, Angelina
Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, easy for me to say. I'm not as drunk as Teeple Pink. But they weren't buddies. I mean, you knew Elizabeth Taylor.
Well, we still are. We are friends again, you know. That
Yeah.
That happens, you know, when the man wants to leave, he leaves. You'll find out.
I did. I found out. I found out.
So
I'm
you've
a
been
member
married
of
how
the
many
club.
times? How many times?
Only once.
You've been married once? Well, that's enough. So
And I was married to Eddie Fisher, oddly enough.
well, he was married 9 times. Were you one of them? I didn't know that. No, I married Eddie. I shouldn't have because, well, I mean, we were young and we fell in love, and so I should have.
Yeah,
and I
you
had
have
Carrie
beautiful-
and
yeah.
I'm Princess Leia's mother.
That's right. That's right. Would you ever, how many times have you been married? Can I ask that?
3 times.
Oh, all right, so-
And then you're out.
Now, come on, would you advise that I would get married again? Do you think?
Oh,
What?
no.
No?
No. Oh, should you marry again? I think because you're young. I may not marry again. You know, I think that because you are young and you have children. Do you have children?
No, not
children?
lucky enough.
Oh, well, then I think that you have to give it a try. And you never know when somebody's walking along the street that's an angel. And I just didn't happen to meet an angel. I met the opposite. Now, Eddie was not, you know, bad. I made a picture with Frank Sinatra called The Tender Trap.
Right.
And he was a very good pal and a good friend. He took me to lunch. And he said, now, I just have to tell you, Debbie, be very careful. Now, we were engaged. Eddie and I were engaged. So he said, be very careful. Don't marry a singer ever. This is Frank telling me.
Wow.
He said, because we can't help it.
Oh, jeez. Is it, you know, it's like too many options, but you were in Vegas, you were hanging out with the Rat Pack.
I loved him.
Oh, what was that like, Debbie? What was
The
Dean
best.
like? Did you guys, you and Dean Martin must have gotten along so well because you both have such a keen sense of humor.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Well, Dean had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Frank had a lot of fun. Sammy had a lot. They had fun. And of course, we worked Vegas in the days when everybody got together. And we were pals and buddies. And show business, you were really, truly buddies. My voice seems a little funny because I have developed laryngitis. This time, we all get together, entertain, go to see Louis Prima at night.
Oh, Louis Prima. How much fun did he have on stage?
And dance all night. I used to dance with Sammy Davis, would do the shim sham, and I'd put my hand on his little, they were called...
You better finish the sentence, Deb. I put my hand on this little...
Well, they call it booty, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
But they were just small little brown and serves. They just took one hand. He was so cute. I love Sammy Davis. He was adorable. And Frank and Dean. It was the best time in the whole world. My life has been fabulous. I have had the best time. I have.
You know, it's really great because a lot of people focus on certain aspects, you know, once in a while when we talk about the Eddie Fisher thing and all that stuff that you went through with that. But, I mean, what a fabulous run. I mean, honest, Debbie, it's just so much fun to be around you because you're always fun.
It's 60 years
60
now.
years.
And here I am with Bonnie Hunt Show, the Bonnie Hunt Show. She's snatched it.
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful you're doing it, and you're just great. I watch because, you know, I'm lying down now.
Convalescing, very funny. Debbie's doing a 2-hour show in Vegas, you guys. You have to go to BonnieHunt.com. And I know you brought something for Bonnie's basement. I looked down here and I'm like, Debbie, what is this? And she goes, I brought stuff
Bring something for the auction,
Yeah.
which is a wonderful idea. This is a purse, and it's a license plate made into a purse.
Autographed by Debbie.
Autographed, of course, autographed. It has a little, handles inside. And this is an eagle, and it's a little purse, all hand jeweled, all thing. Somebody should bid on this. It's worth a lot.
It's beautiful. Are you kidding?
Too cute?
Yes, and then you guys, wait,
$15.
Debbie put an autograph photo that goes with it. It says, "Enjoy my purses, Debbie."
Well, there you go. I hope they bring a lot of money.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. As always, I can't tell you how much it meant to me that you would take time out of your schedule to come and spend time with me on my show. It's truly an honor. I am thrilled to have met you in my life and to spend time with you, and to have you here today is a gift to all of us because you've given us so much joy.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you.
You guys, you have to go see Debbie's show at South Point Hotel in Las Vegas, April 10th through the 12th, and at the Portal Theater, El Portal Theater, North Hollywood, April 29th to the 10th. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll be right
you.
back. We'll be right back.
See you.
A Bob and Alice production.